On December 22nd of 2019, the Dolphins and Bengals played a game for the #1 overall pick. The loser would end up getting Joe Burrow, and as we all know, the Bengals lost. But what if they didn't? What if Andy Dalton led the comeback and won Cincinnati the game, and Joe Burrow was drafted by the Dolphins? Apparently for the Bengals, it was Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert. What if Tua was drafted by the Chargers? That's what I tested in Madden 23. Let's get into it. So we are going to start this simulation in 2022. We're just going to start from the regular season, kind of sim through there, just see how everything goes. So first we're going to take a look at the guys in their unis. First we have Justin Herbert right here, who, that looks really weird to see him in a Bengals uni. We have the Chargers, who would have gotten the last pick of the bunch, which likely would have been Tua, because the Bengals said they were kind of between Joe or Justin. And then in my opinion, the grossest of them all, Joe Burrow, not in a Bengals uniform. Obviously, I hate that. But the main goal is going to be see who wins the Super Bowl first, who reaches the 99, and who wins an MVP. Whoever does those three first wins. Joe Burrow obviously has the advantage. He's a 95 right now, whereas Tua is only an 82, and Herbert's an 88. So Joe Burrow does have a pretty big advantage. We're going to jump right into the midseason. I just kind of want to see what the guys are up to and how their season's going so far. Most importantly of all, check on team records. The Bengals are currently 3-4 with Justin Herbert. That's not great. The Dolphins are 5-2 with Joe Burrow. And going through it, the Chargers, oh my God, 6-1. I'm bad at math. Look at Tua go, second in the league in passing yards. Burrow's at 1,900 pretty much, and Herbert's only at 1,700. Joe Burrow's leading the league in touchdowns though with 21, while Tua's at 20. Tua's only thrown 2 picks though. Joe Burrow's thrown 4, and Herbert's thrown 6. Herbert's probably having the most mediocre so far. I thought he'd do more with the weapons, but I don't know, we'll see. Now similarly to the playoffs to see who got in their first year. And looking at the playoff picture right here, you can see that the only team that actually made it to the playoffs was the Chargers. The Bengals and the Dolphins both missed. Bengals only won 8 games, and the Dolphins only won 9 in the first season. Looking at the stats at the end of the season, Tua had 4,984 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That's a hell of a season. Joe Burrow with 4,956 yards, 44 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. And Justin Herbert is 4,548 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I'm going to see what they're each ranked. Justin Herbert is a 90 overall now. Joe Burrow's at a 98, +1 with morale, so he's a 97. Only 2 more until he's a 99. And Tua is up to a 90 with morale, so he's at an 86 right now. See how far Tua goes. He's the only one to make the playoffs, so if he can win a Super Bowl in his first year, it gives him a huge advantage over these other guys. And the Jags lose to the Chargers this time in advance. I'm trying to check to see how good Tua played. Tua at 306, 2 touchdowns and an interception. That's not bad. The Bills won 40-21. We have to simulate to the Super Bowl, advance a week to see who won the MVP. Because I don't know, maybe one of our guys did win it. But Josh Allen won MVP, so it does not matter. Nobody hit anything. The 49ers end up winning the Super Bowl in this simulation. Let's get into year 2. We're checking to see what the overall of the guys are before we get into year 2. Joe Burrow is 97, Herbert is a 90, and Tua is an 86. And this season, we're just going to sim all the way to the playoffs, and then we'll check in and see what the teams are like. Gut reaction, we have not looked at anything. All 3 teams made the playoffs this year. Then we have Tua versus Joe Burrow in the 4-5 game. The Bengals went 9-8, Dolphins went 10-7, and the Chargers went 12-5. Tua is killing it with them. Justin Herbert progressed a lot. He has 5,306 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions on the season. Burrow, oh my gosh, Burrow went for 4,975 yards, 46 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Tua went for 4,745 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. This is insane. It's really close with these guys. Tua is all the way up to a 92 overall for morale, so he's an 88. Herbert's all the way to a 92 overall. That's pretty insane. It wouldn't shock me if Burrow's on a 99, and he is. So Joe Burrow, check that one off. He's a 99 overall. So right now, all Burrow has to do is win the MVP and the Super Bowl, and he wins. I'm very interested to see how this game played out, and so far, the Chargers end up beating the Dolphins, and the Chiefs smacked the Bengals and Herbert. Right now, Tua is the only one to have advanced in the playoffs at all. He's the only one to make the playoffs 2 straight years. That's insane. Honestly, neither of them had great games. Like Burrow threw for a lot of yards, only 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Tua threw for 2 touchdowns and only 1 pick. So I don't know, not the best game you want to see from these 2 guys. Now we got to see if Tua can beat the Chiefs and Mahomes, and they don't. They just come up short. So Tua cannot get it done. That's gonna be it for year 2. The only person to achieve anything until we know who won the MVP is Joe Burrow right now with a 99 overall. And the Chiefs end up stomping the Rams in the Super Bowl. Lamar wins the MVP. Lamar wins the MVP and the Offensive Player of the Year. So nothing that either of our guys really needed. On to year 3. I think my prediction right now is I think Tua is gonna win an MVP first. He's putting up great numbers, and he's the only one kind of pushing into the postseason a little bit. My mind is absolutely blown. We are 2 years into the sim, and Joe Burrow's a 98, so he decreased one from last year, and he's on the Falcons, so that's new. Herbert is still kicking it on the Bengals with 93. Tua is a 89, but he is on the New England Patriots. So yeah, that's weird. Sim to the midseason just to see what even happened there. So we're at week 8. The Bengals are 3-3, so Herbert's not doing too hot. On the Falcons, Burrow is 4-3. And on the Patriots, Tua is 3-4. This is so weird. I have to look at who's on these teams. The Bengals still got Chase, Mixon, Bates, Higgins. They still... and Trayvon Diggs. I mean, this team is stacked. I don't know how they're underperforming like this. So the Falcons with Joe Burrow have Chris Lindstrom, Pitts is 95, Terrell, Devin Singletary. I mean, besides that though, they don't have a ton of like receiving options. That's just a weird thing for Burrow to go there. Derek Brown, we've got Tua, we've got Kyle Duggar. I mean, again, Kareem Hunt, I guess, but besides that, like there's not a ton of receiving weapons on this team. These just don't seem like a lot of great choice. They've got Odell. That's kind of interesting. This is so weird. I'm interested to see if any of these teams end up making the playoffs because right now they're not very good. And checking right here, the Patriots made the playoffs. The Bengals did not, and the Falcons did. The Falcons are the 3 seed in the NFC. That makes sense for Burrow to kind of jump conferences because of how tough the AFC is. Bengals only ended up winning 6 games with Herbert. So far, this Herbert thing is not working out with the Bengals. To be fair though, everybody's on a different team, so I don't know. Burrow went for 5,153 yards, 38 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, pretty good. Herbert went for 38 and 10. That's not bad. Tua had a really iffy year, especially compared to everybody else. 4,100 yards, basically 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That's not great. He's a 91 overall, so he's behind the 8 ball there. Burrow's rocking the 99. Herbert's really close behind him. He's at a 98 right now, 95 overall normally, so he could get to that 99. Right now, if Joe Burrow gets the MVP, I think he's gonna walk away with this. 44-10, wasn't even close. And looking at the other side, the Falcons got killed too, 42-21. The Super Bowl consists of the Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs, which is just weird to say. The Chiefs win and Mahomes wins a Super Bowl MVP. Dak won MVP. That's kind of surprising to me. I don't know. It's close. It's close. If there's 7 more touchdowns and 2 more interceptions, I don't know. At the end of the 2024 season, the only person to have accomplished anything is Joe Burrow with the 99 overall. With how crazy it's been, I gotta check to make sure they're on the same team, same overalls. Burrow's 99 with the Falcons. Herbert is still with the Bengals at a 94, and Tua is a 91 with the Pats. So the only one still on the original team I put them on is Herbert with the Bengals. Let's simulate to the playoffs, see if anybody makes a push this year. The only team in the playoffs that we care about right now is the Falcons at the 7th seed, which probably isn't going to go well, but what is going on with these guys? Herbert having a better year, I guess. Burrow went 35-16. That's not great. Tua went 37-10. That's not bad. Tua is now a 95 overall plus 2 more out, so he's a 93. Herbert's up to a 96. He's getting close. And Joe Burrow still reigns supreme at a 99 overall. I don't think anybody's going to win MVP this year either, so we're just going to simulate the playoff and then check real quick. Burrow cannot pull off the upset in week 1, and they get smoked by the Giants. Looking at a recap, the Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl. Josh Allen wins the MVP. Our players aren't even in like the Offensive Player of the Year category. Since we've done the simulation, the Bills have won 1 Super Bowl. Josh Allen has won 2 MVPs. Right now, the only person who's benefiting from this seems to be Josh Allen. But as all bad teams like to say, we're on to next year. We are into 2026. Burrow and the Falcons remain supreme. Justin Herbert is still on the Bengals. Kind of impressed by that. And he's a 96, so he's getting close to that level. He just needs a good season and he's gonna be a 99. Tua remains on the Patriots at a 92. So again, Tua needs like 2 good seasons to get to a 99. I think Herbert could get there this year. I feel like we can only get 1 team in at a time. At the end of the 2026 year, the only team in is Herbert and the Bengals. If Burrow were to stay with the Dolphins, can you imagine how good they'd be? Falcons and Burrow only won 8 games. And the Patriots and Tua only won 6. Herbert with the Bengals did win 10 though, so that's good. Burrow again had the best season of the 3, but look at our boy Herbert, 45-11. That's really good for him. 91, Morales -2. This is not good for Tua. Burrow still steady at a 99. I thought he might decrease. I think it's after 30 quarterbacks start decreasing. Herbert is at a 97 now, so if they can make a deep run here, he could get to a 99 this season. I would be kind of shocked if Mahomes doesn't win the MVP though. When you look at this, I mean, 50-8. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Bengals and Herbert get smoked by the Chiefs. I mean, these guys cannot have playoff success. It's kind of crazy at this point. Herbert threw 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions to Mahomes is 3-0. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, Mahomes wins MVP there, and I don't really think it's close. And the Raiders win the Super Bowl. Super realistic. We're into 2027 now, but see what's going to happen. I really don't know if any of these guys are going to hit all 3 of these. It's going to be really tough. They're going to have an amazing season to win MVP and then pretty much backpack their teams to the Super Bowl. Again, we only have 1 team, and it's the Falcons at 7 seed again. Bengals missed the playoffs entirely. Same with Tua and the Patriots. What is this? The crazy part is that both the teams guys left are in right now. The Chargers and Dolphins are in consistently. What the fuck? Mac Jones threw for 62 touchdowns? I mean, Herbert I feel so bad. Herbert should have won the MVP, but this guy messed around and threw 62 touchdowns. Herbert's at a 98 overall and should have an MVP, so he should be ahead of Joe Burrow. But Mac Jones is going to win the MVP with 62 touchdowns. 24 overall, so slowly getting there. Burrow's still at 99, hasn't regressed, so that's kind of surprising. But man, Mac Jones with 62 touchdowns. Have a day or year, my man. Looking at it, I think Burrow's lost in the first round every year he's been in the playoffs, so let's see if he bucks that trend this year. And they do. They beat the Lions 35-28. Now they go against the #1 ranked team in the Bucs with Mac Jones, who throws every touchdown ever. I have no confidence in Burrow and the Falcons beating them, but weirder things have happened. And they got throttled 54-14. He threw for 6 and 1. Burrow threw 5 interceptions. What is going on? The Rams win the Super Bowl with Trevor Lawrence as Super Bowl MVP. And of course, Mac Jones won the MVP when it probably should have been our boy Herbert had it been any other year. So at this point in the video, we are 5 years in. And the only person who's gotten anything accomplished is Joe Burrow being a 99 overall. The little confidence I have with the guys, let's check in on them. Burrow's still 99 in Atlanta. Herbert's 97, still in Cincinnati. Props to my guy for rocking it out there. It was a 94, still seemingly stuck in New England. I mean, the fact this Bengals team hasn't won the Super Bowl is a travesty. And this Falcons team is garbage. I don't know how they keep making it as far as they do. And this Patriots team is horrible. I'm not sure why Tua is still here. It is 2028 and the Falcons are the 4 seed, and the Bengals and Patriots are, again, nowhere to be seen. At this point, I don't know if I'm sad or just disappointed. Herbert was 41-17. Like, that's not bad. I'm not sure why. The Bengals defense must be atrocious. Burrow 37-12. Tua, again, 22-11. My guy, why did you leave the Chargers? Bengals were 7-10. Patriots were 6-11. At this point, I think I want Burrow to win, not just because I like him, just because I kind of want this sim to be over. Burrow and the Falcons absolutely throttle the Vikings. Burrow did not even throw a touchdown. 2 interceptions. What the heck? Okay, Burrow is in the NFC Championship right now, but he's got a shot to go to the Super Bowl with the Falcons. And the team I've been just user simming is the Texans, by the way, and they're in the AFC Championship, so this is going to be interesting. But they lose and get smacked by the Lions. And Den Ford, quarterback of the Vikings, wins the NFL MVP. George Pickens wins the offensive player with the Chargers, and the Lions are Super Bowl champions with Brendan Fordman at the quarterback position. Can anybody make this competition for Joe Burrow at this point? He's kind of running away with it. I'm not sure if anybody is actually going to catch him. He is a 99. Herbert is a 96, so Herbert has started regressing. Tua is a 93. Burrow's 32, everybody else is 31. The only shot I think they're going to have is if they win the MVP and or win the Super Bowl, and Joe Burrow doesn't do either of those. Falcons went 10-7. I don't know if anybody's in the playoffs yet. Bengals went 12-5, so they're definitely in it. Patriots went 4-13. The Bengals are the 3 seed, the Falcons are the 4 seed, so Tua did not make it in unless he switched teams this season. He might have, I don't know. Burrow's still a 99. It's a 99 with morale, so I don't know if I'm going to count that or not. I don't think I'm gonna. I guess he still has time to upgrade, but I'm not going to count it right now. And Tua is down to a 90. So Tua, this is not great for Tua's career. Hoping maybe Herbert and Burrow meet in the Super Bowl. That'd be pretty sick. Justin Herbert beats the Jets to a pulp. 3 touchdowns, no receptions. Hell of a game from our guy. And the Falcons have an easy one against the Panthers. Joe Burrow advancing to the NFC Championship for I think the 2nd straight year. But Justin Herbert falls short, losing in the divisional to the Raiders. Herbert 2-2, just couldn't get it done against Parker Anderson. Looks like a supermodel right there. My God. I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. My eyes are closed. And Joe Burrow makes it to the Super Bowl against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am going to watch the Super Bowl. I am going to sim it just because I want to see what's going to happen. We are going to sim to the 4th. I do kind of want to watch like the end of the game, each play. And oh my God, the Steelers tie it up. It is 31-31. We're just going to watch the times Burrow has the ball. I kind of want to see how he's doing. 31-31 on a 3rd and 7. What is Burrow going to do? Who's he going to throw it to is the better question. He throws it up and it is caught. Is that Drake London in the end zone? Oh my God, what a catch. Right now, the Steelers do drive down the field and score with ease. They're going to trust the defense to see what they can do. It is Lamar Jackson on the Steelers. That's kind of crazy. They kick the field goal. Joe Burrow is going to have a chance to win the game on this drive. Burrow with the ball, down 3 with 1:16 left. This is insane. A great throw and catch right there to Drake London, but they do kind of have to hurry. I think you throw that away or call a timeout. They're going to settle for OT. Gotta get rid of it. No, he threw a pick. Oh. No, Joe. He threw the game-losing interception. He is going to see that one in his nightmares. And that is it. The Pittsburgh Steelers come out victorious in the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow loses after a really bad late interception. And Lamar Jackson, the Super Bowl champion with the Steelers. And Josh Allen again won it. I think is that 2 or 3 MVPs at this point? That's insane. Right now, we have no more answers. The only person to do anything that we asked is Joe Burrow. We're in the 2030 season, and I'm only going to be simming for 10 years because that's just all the time I got. So we've got like 2 years. That's it. Burrow's still a 99. Herbert is a 96. I think he's regressing. Who's a 93? So they're all close, but again, Joe might win by de facto because he's the only one at 99. Bengals are 8-9, likely missed the playoffs. Falcons are 10-7, likely did make the playoffs. And the Patriots are 6-11 yet again. I mean, Mac Jones might have won another MVP, which is just what the hell? James Austin went 52-5. Never mind, that guy won the MVP. Herbert's a 96, so I don't think he's gonna reach a 99. Burrow went 37-9, so not bad. He's still a 99, which is kind of crazy. To a 28-11, that's not the worst season ever had, and he's still a 93 overall. Patriots are not in the playoffs, and neither are the Bengals, shockingly. And I feel like the Falcons have been the 4 seed every single year we've done this. And Joe Burrow only puts up a touchdown in the playoffs against the Vikings. And the Baltimore Ravens win the Super Bowl. And James Austin, that Commanders quarterback, won the MVP. It's kind of crazy. None of our guys have even won like Offensive Player of the Year, which is kind of nuts considering these are some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. 8-9. One more season until we're done, and this is crazy. This will be the last season of the sim. It is do or die. These guys need to make it to the playoffs. Let's see what they can do. For the last time in the simulation, let's check out our quarterbacks. We've got Herbert with that 96 overall. Joe Burrow with the 95s. He's starting to regress at a decent pace. And Tua is a 90 overall. So this is the last chance they've got. So let's see what these guys can do. Let's see if anybody can win the MVP in their last season of the sim. Falcons are 13-4. So if this is Joe Burrow's last prize, that's a pretty good one. Bengals are 8-9. That is not good. And the Patriots are 6-11. I feel like they've gone 6-11 every time since Tua's been there. Oh wait, so the Bengals did make the playoffs. That's kind of surprising. Oh, they won their division. And the Falcons are the 1 seed. So if they're gonna win it, I mean, the Falcons, this is a great year for Burrow to end it. Justin Herbert leads a victory right there against the Jets. That might be maybe their first or second win. We have Justin Herbert losing to the Titans. Joe Burrow leads the Falcons over the Packers in this one. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. You'll take that. And let's see. And the Falcons are in the Super Bowl back-to-back seasons. Burrow with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. A hell of a game from him. I mean, this could be a year where Joe Burrow wins the MVP and wins the Super Bowl in 1 season. We're gonna do the same thing and watch the Super Bowl just to see the big moments. We got Joe Burrow right there, so let's see. They've got the ball, they're driving, and the Falcons take the lead. Joe Burrow right there. Let's see if Joe Burrow can get it done. This is kind of wild. I think this might have been almost the exact same situation. Minute 14 left, down by 4. Can Joe Burrow lead a touchdown drive to win the Super Bowl? And he starts it off hot with the dot right there. I didn't realize now that I'm dumb. They have to get a touchdown. They can't get a field goal to go up. Herbert throws a ballsy pass. They're gonna have to burn another time out. It looks like they're bringing the pressure. They are. I think they brought 5 there. Herbert with a crazy throw that he gets completed. They're gonna have to run the hurry up here. This is an insane ending. Oh, he's got a pass to Drake London. They're gonna be at the 15. They're gonna have to go up and clock it. They got it off. They didn't even go for the end zone. They didn't even go for the end zone. The Tennessee Titans win the Super Bowl, and Joe Burrow loses back-to-back Super Bowls. And Josh Allen won the MVP. I'm kind of shocked by that, if I'm being honest. I mean, Josh Allen is just winning MVPs left and right in this sim. I said, screw it, we're simming 1 more year before I have to go to bed, so here we go. Last year, the simulation, Justin Herbert is the best quarterback in the NFL overall-wise. Joe Burrow's 94. And Tua is an 88. Bengals are 11-6, so likely did make the playoffs. Falcons at 11-6, too, likely made the playoffs. Got the Patriots at 8-9. They definitely could have made it with that, but I doubt it. Wait a minute, folks. Herbert might have just made it a race. I think Herbert might have just won the MVP. Herbert is the 5th seed. The Patriots are not in, and the Falcons are the 2 seed. So let's see what happens in this playoff run. This could make or break the sim. They both lost. They both lost in the first round. And the Tennessee Titans go back-to-back, and holy shit, Justin Herbert just made me stay up later. Justin Herbert wins an MVP. So right now, Herbert won the MVP. Joe Burrow was 99. Now they're both equal. This just got interesting. I guess I didn't really think this through. I guess Justin Herbert could be a 99 overall since we have a Thunderbird team. Don't know who the hell that's supposed to replace. But Herbert could be a 99 overall after winning the MVP. Let's see. He's at 94, so he regressed even more. And so is Burrow. Burrow's at 90. Whoa, Joe Burrow's on the Kansas City Chiefs now. So is Patrick Mahomes. Wait, what? Tua's still on the Patriots. What is this guy doing? And Joe Burrow is the starter over Patrick Mahomes. This is insane. They're simming to the playoffs. This is going to be the last year. I don't care. If it is, we're calling it a tie. Tua is out. Herbert and Burrow are tied. If somehow the Patriots win the Super Bowl, then they're all incredible. I don't know. They got super interesting. Bengals are 11-6. Chiefs are 9-8. They might be in. I don't know. And Patriots are 8-9. I mean, Tua, that was the worst decision of your career, my guy. Holy mother of God. Justin Herbert might have just sealed the deal with back-to-back MVPs. I don't know, though. Joe Burrow looks like he's having a good season, too, with 41 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Tua's just down here, baby. I feel so bad for Tua in this. Bengals and Chiefs did make it. Let's see what's gonna happen. So at this point, we only have the AFC side, so I don't know why I'm like nervous. It's coming down to the wire. This is like nerve-wracking. And the Bengals and Chiefs won. There we go. This would be an awesome AFC championship. I kind of hope that's what happens because that'd be super cool to watch that. And Justin Herbert falls just short of the AFC championship, whereas Joe Burrow finds a way with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and advances to the AFC championship against the New York Jets. And right here, we have the New York Jets in the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow falls 1 game short in the last season of our simulation. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 483 yards. My goodness. We'll see if anybody wins the MVP to kind of narrow it down, because it should be between those two, if I'm being honest. So this should kind of decide it. Hit a drum roll, please, as we check. And there is no decision. James Austin wins the Super Bowl. I think I'm going to let Legacy Score decide it. We've got Josh Allen, who wins a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, Josh Allen is the biggest winner of all this. I think he might be the GOAT in this simulation. But James Austin, I am kind of shocked that he won the MVP. Man, that's kind of surprising to me. I think one of our boys got snubbed. So last peek, I am going to look at the Legacy leaderboard. I'll let you guys decide who you think won in this simulation. We do have Justin Herbert topping barely with 30,725, 7 yearly awards, 0 Super Bowls, 0 championships. We have Joe Burrow with 29,310, 2 championships, 7 yearly awards, and Tua with 18,065 legacy score. No Super Bowls, no championship, no yearly awards. So that is going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know who you think won in the comments, who was the best quarterback in the sim, and until next time, peace out and stay safe.